Yeah, I forget how small he is. He did featherweight and lightweight. So he probably weighs less than you do, honestly.
I think he was
at fighting weight.
I think he was at fighting weight. He was like 140 something.
So I know like 10 years ago he was at like 170 for one match or something like that. I think he fought somebody. He gained weight for somebody. But yeah, I remember that, the Floyd Mayweather fight.
I think that was one of the last ones.
Lost, but made it 100 million.
Does anyone really lose in these situations?
No, all exhibition matches are just a way to put on a show that everyone gets paid. Kind of like this one, actually.
We're getting paid?
I get paid tomorrow, actually.
You are tuning in to the Cigar Guys Podcast, where aficionados and newcomers alike gather to explore the vast cigar universe. Meet your host, Alexander Gonzalez, Mark Nikollaj, his big little brother Zachary Nikollaj, and Jared Burrows. So sit back, light up, and let's get the conversation started. But first, a quick word from our sponsors.
And rock it to the west, rock it to the east, rock it to the west, rock it to the east, and rock it to the west, rock it to the east, rock it to the west, rock it to the east. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere.
When it's made by the best, it smoke like the best, it tastes like the best, it is the best.
It's a 12-gun salute, cultivation, rotation, pick up my people by the roots, exhibit bouncing with the truth.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigar Guys Podcast. We are here enjoying a cigar that has just hit the market. The Notorious cigar by Conor McGregor and MJ Frias, who are our friends. The cigar is already notorious right off the bat. I'm kind of jealous of that. But this is our second time having it. We went to the Notorious Cigars launch party last week. Had a great time.
Got obliterated.
Absolutely obliterated.
You know, I heard Conor McGregor may or may not show up to this podcast right now.
Really? The odds are about the same as him showing up to that event.
Yeah.
It was a good event, though.
No, it was really fun.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah. Great people. We're really proud of MJ Frias for getting this done, getting this deal.
You can't beat having free cigars at an event. I mean, that was just beautiful.
We paid full price for them.
Full price.
As everyone else should. No, but actually, real quick about the cigar. It is a 6x52 Toro. At least the one I'm looking at. I saw somewhere it says 6x50, but I don't believe it. 6x52 Toro with a Ecuador 2000.
You're right. Ecuadorian Habano 2000 Rosado Oscura wrapper.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It has a Mexican San Andreas binder, and the filler is...
You got this.
I don't actually.
Oh, they're waiting. It's a mix of Nicaraguan, Jalapa Valley, Dominican, San Victor, and Villa Gonzalez tobaccos. I thought you'd get this one.
I knew that one. That was about it. Because it came from my factory, my farm.
Yeah. You forgot you sponsored it.
Exactly. But yeah, so first time around, I was really impressed with it. I thought that it had great construction. Flavor was really good. And we're going to give you updates as we're enjoying it. The band, I'll actually try and see if my camera works better than Zach's. Actually, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. It's a little legible for the most part. It's a lot easier to see in person, but that's kind of what the band looks like. Conor McGregor right there.
If you hold it this way, you can actually read Notorious easier.
Was it one of those, like, you know, hold the charger to your face sort of thing?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know, like the Facebook pictures?
Something like that. But yeah, 1988, 10 years before I was born. The cigar, they claim the cigar is aged 3 years. I'm not sure if this is tobacco or the cigar itself, but that's what it says. They said it was aged for 3 years. But I think it's a good cigar. But we're going to talk a little bit about Conor McGregor's legacy. We're going to talk a little bit more about the cigar. Jared's going to lead the conversation on this, I think. I mean, a lot of people know who this guy is. But
I'm just now learning this, actually.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I actually did not know he was born in 1988. He's only 4 years older than me. But you already said Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. He started in May in 2007. I think I was in middle school at the time. Obviously, we know his size and weight. So he won like featherweight, lightweight titles. I don't remember the exact weights brackets those are, though. I assume like 140s, 150s.
Yeah.
Based on his size. But anyways, his UFC, debut.
Are you calling him small? Are you calling him out right now?
Big heart. Big punches. His UFC rise to fame was his debut, actually. His 2013 KO'd Marcus Brimage in 67 seconds, which is actually pretty impressive.
That's crazy. I would like to go back to you calling him out for a cage match. Is this going to be like an exhibition fight?
What do you mean? He only did one exhibition fight.
I know. Are you about to be number 2? Are you calling him out right now? You heard it here first. Jared Burrows with an S has officially called out Conor McGregor.
2 R's.
Into
He really wants to smoke.
I'm doing it now. I'm smoking right now.
After calling him small live on the podcast while smoking his cigar. You know what? I'm pretty sure he said the cigar was small too. And I don't think he was talking about tobacco.
Is this why Jared's losing all this weight so he can meet in the middle and kind of be in the same weight
Well, if he can
class?
gain weight while I lose weight, we can meet in the middle.
I mean, he's definitely, he was a lot smaller, but now I think he's more at like your weight, honestly.
He's bulked up, yeah, a lot.
Guys, tag Conor McGregor in the comments. Let's make this happen. Let's bring him on.
The rules are you have to be smoking a lit cigar the entire time. If your cigar goes out, automatic disqualification.
So basically, my strategy would be to light like a base of cigar, have him punch me in the face. I drop the cigar. I win.
No, that's
You
no.
said.
No, who drops it loses.
Oh.
If your cigar goes out, you lose.
All right, so I'm like,
If you
wire my
drop
mouth
it,
shut with a cigar in
if
it.
you drop it, you can pick it back up and it's still lit.
It has to
That's
be
okay.
lit.
But you have to be able to pick it back up while he's wailing on you.
Would you guys be on the sidelines, like throwing me a lighter so I could relight the cigar?
I'd be sitting next to Joe Rogan going, "Oh!"
Donald Trump walks in,
Can you do that sound
Pulls-
again? What
pulls-
sound was that?
pulls Alex like halfway across the room with a handshake. That's what's gonna happen. I'm calling it
Pulls
right
me
now.
into the ring. I'm like, how did we get here? Pulls out a razor. It's all over. I've seen this one before.
Yeah, he was a featherweight and lightweight champ. Featherweight champ, 13-second KO of Jose Aldo in 2015. Good fight. Lightweight champ beat Eddie Alvarez in 2016. Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, he was a simultaneous 2-division champ. I remember this.
Yeah, he had a lot of hype in the fight world for a while.
He still does. Also fighting outside the.
The fight never stops.
It never stops.
Did you just say you could go 10 full rounds with him? Is that what you just said?
Are these 5-minute rounds or 3-minute rounds?
6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly,
6.
if we do boxing, you might have a better chance.
Maybe.
We saw how he saw.
You could beat him in boxing? Is that just what I just heard?
I didn't, no.
You just
I said
that.
maybe.
He's like, yeah, hey, maybe he's like, yeah, I could whoop that guy's ass.
It was a maybe
You
a
heard
question. It was
You heard
maybe as a maybe period.
You heard it here first, guys. Jared Burrows with an S is officially challenging Conor McGregor to a boxing match, saying that he could beat him.
See, Zachary was like a good point. When you say like, "Oh, I can maybe beat this guy," that means you're confident you can beat him.
I didn't say
when
that.
Wait.
You legit? Yo, rewind it. We're gonna clip
But when
it.
you
please.
say, "Oh, I'll definitely beat him," you actually don't have a shot. So you're very confident that you can beat him.
Guys, tag Conor McGregor, tag Joe Rogan. Donald Trump in the comments.
Dana White.
We're getting all these people in here, right?
This is going to be so great. Have you started training?
Yes, I have actually.
Oh, he's been traiing for this whole time.
You're training to beat him in his hometown of Dublin, Ireland? Is that what you just said?
No.
Don't back out now.
And now he buys me a ticket. I'll more than happily go out there
To fight him? That's crazy, dude.
for train first. Right, I have to train first.
You're going to train in Dublin for 3 months leading up to the fight?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Dude, Jared, we got the before and after pictures. Clearly, you've been training for this for a year.
That's true.
Not a year, but
A year next month.
something like that.
I'm just saying. You guys heard it, all right? He's trying to twist my words, but don't let him.
This is going to be great.
So his biggest moments are the Nate Diaz rivalry. He lost in 2016. Then he won the rematch.
So they need to have a rematch.
Yeah. He fought Floyd Mayweather in 2017, lost, but still won $100 million. Explain that to me.
Well, they did boxing too, right?
Yeah. Punch in the air for $100 million.
I remember watching that fight live. The school I went to, they had a big projector in the auditorium, and we went and watched it.
You watched that at school?
Yes.
Now that is awesome. What, gym class?
It was in a chapel, actually.
Wow. Everyone's praying and hoping he won.
They didn't pray hard enough.
Yeah. I guess not.
That was like the biggest hype. It was going to be great. People were betting in a church, essentially. Cash was moving.
It breaks my heart to say it, but he lost Khabib in 2018 and injuries. That's all I want to say. That really hurts.
Now you're rubbing his losers in his face.
No, it's actually his winners. That guy won. Khabib won that match. Nah, I hated that. But Khabib's a good fighter too. I don't think Khabib's ever lost. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure that he's undefeated. And
I know John Jones is undefeated too,
Yeah.
but different weight class.
John Jones, the pound for pound best in the whole UFC. Is he round 2? Is he the follow-up match? So you're saying Conor McGregor is like your training, like your practice match,
Stepping
and then
stone.
John Jones is coming in.
Zach would
after?
say stepping stone.
I just heard he call him like a 6-year-old. Like that's what I just heard.
When he threw that chair at that bus and got arrested, I would say he was acting like a 6-year-old then. But
Morgan Wallen?
I don't know who he threw it at. I forget. It's been such a long time ago.
Speaking of Morgan Wallen, can you believe the audacity this man has to walk off SNL as the credits are rolling? Can you believe that? This is like the worst thing to happen in 2025.
Is Morgan Wallen also in the UFC?
No, he's a country singer.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, I
still don't understand.
I didn't see the whole story. I just know people were like, "Why would you walk off SNL? That's so disrespectful." Like,
As if we care.
Was that the 55th anniversary or something special?
no, yeah, it's a Saturday night. That's what's special about it. That's stupid though. If he doesn't want to be there, he doesn't have to be there.
Speaking of Saturday night, when's the fight? Is it going to be on a Saturday night?
I think it usually is, yeah.
All right.
If it's in Dublin, Ireland, it's going to be during the day. And then here, it's probably going to be 12 p.m. Eastern. That's when they'll air it here, which means it's going to be 7 p.m.
Are they 6
Their time?
hours ahead?
Yeah.
It's 5 or 6, depending on what time
daylight.
zone we're in,
Yeah,
which is stupid.
the only true time zone, Eastern.
No, wait, did we say time zone?
Yeah,
It depends.
I meant daylight savings.
Okay.
You meant daylight savings.
Yeah.
You know, for being so famous, his record is 22-6 with 19 knockouts.
That's great.
Yeah. He basically like boosted UFC's, global reach.
I mean, honestly, he was, the mascot essentially. He was the hype man of the UFC. He brought a lot of people into the sport, like consumer wise. I mean, Dana White was loving that.
You know, we forgot to buy some of that Proper 12 whiskey, which I actually have in a locker.
The locker stashed somewhere.
Yeah, I forgot to bring it.
Yeah, but you have the like apple infused one.
It was a gift from Connor. I can't say no.
That's true. You can just not open it though.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I just did not open it.
Maybe when you win against him, we can open it as a celebration.
Yeah.
I just want to see all the trash talking between you guys leading up to the fight.
I honestly don't think I would do any trash talking. I would just win. Basically, I'd sit there and stare at him and ask Donna, wait, like, listen, 12 million, right? Sit back down again. That's what I would do.
The one thing he is undefeated in is trash talking. I don't think anyone can match that.
We got to get him hyped up.
Exactly.
We got to get your trash talking up.
I don't think I need to. Because if it's an exhibition match, I already won money. I just have to get beat up win.
Yeah, but the more trash talking you do, the more money you can make in the end. Because you got to bring all the hype into it. Because the more money you make, the higher of a cut you get. You get guaranteed, and then you can get more on top of that. Potentially.
It's true. So where do you think he was that night when he didn't show up to the event? Was he scared that, like, I was there? Or...
That could have been it, honestly. I think he made up this lame excuse like he had another event in Fort Lauderdale, which all the comments said it's right down the street from Orlando, so he easily could have made it.
I even wore a bright outfit so he would see me easily.
You're so considerate.
I try. That's all I ever be. That's all I ever am.
But yeah, he had a... What event was it that he was doing?
It was his bare knuckle thing. It was a bare knuckle something fight. I forgot, but yeah, he was doing that for Fort Lauderdale at the Hard Rock.
Yeah, we had information that he was supposedly going to be there. And I was like, nah, he's probably got stuff to do.
Yeah.
So how did, MJ Frias and how did this collaboration happen? Do we know?
Yeah, I think he said that he knew he was friends with David, who's like the co-founder of the cigar, who's also from Ireland, I believe. And Conor was talking about starting a cigar, so they got together and essentially made it happen. I think they probably initially talked about it in like 2019 or 2020, something like that.
I'm shocked they didn't push his whiskey at the event, like for a pairing.
He sold. I don't know if he's still involved at all, but I know he sold he sold the company or his partnership,
really?
right? Yeah,
So
he sold out of that company. So I don't even know if they use him at all for anything, but he sold out of that, and then he started that beer, which is like the Guinness sort of beer that he made.
I don't like Guinness. Bad choice.
You don't like Guinness?
No.
I think he's gonna lose. Guinness fuels aggression and makes you tough, makes you not feel things.
So yeah, it's almost like Jaeger or gin. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Zach's an expert on gin.
Yeah, it just makes you aggressive.
So I may hate it, but I'll have it before the fight.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah, you do have to. That's you got to be in the gym drinking Guinness to get a proper pump. Your gym doesn't have a Guinness spout?
No. Does yours?
Yeah. One at every machine.
Now, at UCF, I used to drink, then go to the gym. But those days are over.
He's like, why isn't it working?
Yeah. A little more confidence in the gym when you do that. A little more.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The gains, not so much, but a little confidence. A little energy, a little confidence boost.
So you just want to feel like you're doing better, but not actually do better.
Like you feel like you lifted another plate, but you know you shouldn't.
Interesting. What about having a cigar before the gym?
Now that is something we need to film. Bench pressing with a cigar.
That sounds absolutely terrible.
Sounds amazing. In fact, we need to invent something to hold the cigar while you're laying down and benching at the same time.
Your teeth.
Hold that too.
You're going to throw on 265, try to get it, and then like accidentally inhale all the smoke because you're dying.
Nah, I don't think that'll happen. Do you want that to happen?
No, I don't want it to happen.
Oh,
I'm just saying that's like a possibility.
Long pause there. I mean, anything that could happen in the gym. That's why I have a spotter. You can spot me.
Is your spotter going to smoke your cigar for you?
You need to pull my cigar out of my mouth, hand it to you, and they hold this. Hold the bar too.
Hey, bro, can you spot me? He's like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. No sharing cigars out here.
He's like, is that Guinness?
Oh, that's Guinness, bro? You got this. You got this. You don't need me.
Have you had his Guinness? His version?
No, I just found out about it last week.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know where to find it, to be honest with you. Probably ABC has
Ireland.
Ireland.
No, yeah, I'm sure like ABC. I'm sure there's a few places, bars and stuff that might have it. We'll find out. We're gonna go on an adventure and find out.
You think he actually drinks that? Yeah. The whiskey I could see. The Guinness, I'm not sure.
Why not?
I don't drink Guinness.
You're not Irish.
I don't know, but who's that bored to recreate Guinness? Isn't Guinness like world famous anyways?
It's not Guinness. It's similar. It's a dark beer.
Yeah. When I go heavy on the beer, it's IPAs.
That explains their aggression.
That's true. There's a direct correlation with IPAs and psychopaths.
They go well together.
Jared, since you're halfway through the cigar, what do you think of it?
I think it's better the second time. It's really good, actually.
I actually do like it better now.
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot smoother this time. It's only been about 4 full days, I'd say. So, I mean, it can't change that drastically. But maybe I find myself, when I have a cigar for the first time, it comes off as a lot stronger or like spicier.
Yeah.
And then have it the second time, it's like, oh, okay. It's just me.
Well, plus everyone was drinking that day, too.
I feel like that would make it not as strong and not as spicy.
Yeah, but you have no bias this time. And plus you have everyone around you begging you for your opinion while they're giving your opinion down your throat, all that other stuff. You can really just enjoy it for the first time.
Interesting. But yeah, I would say it's medium strength, maybe medium body as well. It's definitely unique. It's not crazy complex, but it's new. It's not like basic, if that makes sense.
Well, I think anyone can try it. It's not like you're like handing someone a Connecticut and be like, get away from me. All right.
I don't know. Connor says that this cigar is only for the bold. So
We're bold and brave here, so
bold and brave, exactly.
we're not scared of anything.
But no, yeah, I think it's definitely a safe cigar to try if you're new. I wouldn't recommend it as like your first cigar, but it's definitely palatable for someone that's kind of newer to the cigar smoking scene. But yeah, I wouldn't give this to someone as their first cigar just because I think that they wouldn't be able to fully appreciate it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But I do.
How do you feel about the pricing?
I think $14 is
It's fair.
fair. It's pretty much like the new average now, 13 to 15. Especially for quote unquote like a boutique cigar. It's kind of fair. I think if you have a cigar that comes out right now and it's around $15, it should stay there for a while. Because prices are going to continue to come up, but as long as it kind of stays there, it should be fair. If they keep raising their prices, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
but it's got some spice. It's woody. A little bit of leather. I can't pinpoint like the unique flavor notes that I'm tasting, but it's just one of those cigars you try and it's like, okay, this is definitely different. It's not what you'd expect, if that makes sense. Like, you look at a cigar like this and you're like, okay, I can kind of assume what it would taste like. It's a little surprising.
Naturally, when I think of like a celebrity cigar they're promoting, it's usually a lighter cigar.
Yeah, that's true. Usually, I feel like it's more like Connecticut, like a celebrity going to be creating a cigar.
Yeah, the cigar for everybody.
They're not necessarily
lowest
focused on
denominator.
making a really good cigar. It's a cigar that the most people would be able to enjoy
Yeah.
or tolerate.
But does Conor McGregor want most people, or does he want bold people
According to him, he wants the bold and the brave.
that ironically drink Guinness or something like that?
But two, it's not a one-time thing. It's supposedly going to be, it's not a limited edition. It's not a one-time thing. It's going to be a reoccurring cigar. I mean, they're going to keep making more. I think they're planning on making this one and then another SKU. I think, from what I understand, they're working on 3 total right now,
Including this?
including this.
Okay.
But yeah, this one just came out, so they're going to roll it out. I mean, there were 2 sizes at the event.
Yeah, but it was the same thing, right?
Same blend, yeah.
Yeah. I can see a darker blend with this. That'd go well with a darker beer.
Mm.
I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah. I think, too, using the Mexican San Andreas as the binder
It's amazing.
helps it. It's more
Yeah.
unique that way. I don't think that's as common. There's a couple more people doing that, I think, but
I mean, instead of a wrapper, right?
no, San Andreas as the binder for
I'm
this
saying
one.
instead of the.
Oh,
Yeah, instead of the wrapper. Yeah.
You're right. But yeah. It's
I'll
got
tell you- Oh, go ahead. I was going to bring us back to the event itself. They did a really good job hosting it. I mean, they had, a place to take pictures, a replica of his belt,
yeah.
Girls handed out cigars, videographers, photographers. There was a lot of people over there.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day, too. It just happened to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really nice out.
And then on the ride home, there were so many car accidents.
Oh my God.
Oh. All week, actually.
Yeah, it was terrible. Stuck on I-4.
30-minute drive turned into an hour and a half.
I'm just glad we were all stuck together. That's what matters.
I think that's why I was unhappy.
I was having a great time. It was like old times.
That's funny.
Trying to take shortcuts that just ended up not being a shortcut. Apple Maps versus Google Maps.
The shortcut ended up being longer.
I don't think it was longer.
It was weird because we got off I-4 to take the other route, and then it said, if you get back on I-4 now, it's going to be quicker.
Yeah, it just made no sense.
What do you think is superior, Google Maps or Apple Maps? Let us know. Wait, yeah, Google Maps or Apple Maps? Let us know down below.
Let me ask Google.
That's funny. What do you think of it, Zach?
What do I think of it or Google Maps?
The cigar.
Oh,
I know you're stupid.
both good.
opinion.
both good. Google Maps is good. The cigar is good. It is. I agree. It's better the second time I had it. I feel like it's smooth. Yes, it's smoother. And yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like the first time you have a cigar, it's like more peppery. And I think
Yeah.
it's just because you don't know what to expect. But no, I mean it smokes good. It's solid construction. I mean, like I would, take Conor McGregor out of it. Like I would buy this cigar. You know what I mean? And a lot of people will buy the cigar just because Conor McGregor's name, but like I think it's good enough where if this came out by itself, with no like name behind it, like it would still be a $14 cigar. Like it wouldn't be, like overpriced.
Yeah.
Because a lot, you have a lot of people coming out with cigars that, like celebrities, they make their cigars overpriced because they want to have a high end brand, but then their cigars just aren't there. Like the tobacco isn't aged, the construction isn't that great. But no, it's a really solid stick.
No, absolutely. I think if you are going to do a celebrity cigar, you can't just rely on the name. I mean, even liquor, for example. Tons of examples of celebrity liquors where you're like, it's not good.
Yeah, Trump. Yeah.
Trump what?
Vodka.
I've never had it, so.
Yeah. Wasn't that great?
I've had Trump wine or champagne, but not vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came out with like a bunch of different liquors. Like he had flavored vodkas. We still got a bottle at my house. It's empty, but
Did he have a gold vodka?
probably.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. The cigar itself is good. It's not just slapping the name on there, which I think the team essentially said we want to make it actually a good cigar and not just throw the name on here and hope it sells, which of course it's going to sell with his name and his connection, but the cigar itself is good. So you have people that like, there were people there like, I don't really smoke cigars, but I'm going to get it because, you know, it's Conor McGregor. But then you also have actual cigar smokers that are still going to enjoy it and buy it. I mean, we were all kind of like, yeah, I'll buy this again for sure. It's not like try it once and like, oh, okay. And that, just like Zach said, that's why you can't judge a cigar solely on the first time you try it. You have to try it 2 or 3 times to confirm. Which is exactly what we're doing. And the second time is, I would say, for me, it's not necessarily better. It's just confirming that it was good the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really do like it.
Do we have any more?
We can cut this other one in 3 and split it.
It's a good idea. It's definitely not sharing a cigar if no one put their mouth on it.
No. It's inventing a new Vitola.
What, the 52 or 50 by 1 or 2?
It'd be a 2 by 52. You know, you lose maybe a centimeter here and there because we're not measuring it to be exact. You know, somehow mine's a little bigger.
Yeah, who needs to measure?
You just use your iPhone. Like, how big is this? Yeah, it's about.
Yeah, that's good enough.
It's 2 inches off. It's okay.
But yeah. Anyway, we have PCA coming up in a couple weeks. Actually, next week, basically.
Yeah.
Friday.
It is Friday, yeah.
Saturday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll be there. First time. And I mean, basically, arguably the biggest convention in the United States. All the big retailers are there. A lot of new retailers are there.
Wait, biggest convention or biggest convention for cigars?
You know what I mean. For cigars.
Oh, okay. All right.
Definitely not the biggest convention ever. But for cigars, it definitely is.
I almost had Acid Rock.
Was it 14 hours or 25 hours?
It's like 25 hours and 13 minutes, I think.
Cory Booker.
Oh, yeah.
The defender of democracy.
It's ironic that we never cared to hear his opinion before. Now we had to hear 25 hours of it. What a waste of time.
To be fair, I think it was just the opinion of all the letters he received.
Yeah, he didn't.
Trash talking Trump.
I probably used AI.
You know, I was thinking that too because the parts I did listen to,
He's reading it from his phone.
Well, no, he had a whole book in front of him. Well, and his phone too, but
Yeah,
he had a whole book in front of him,
he can't read.
and like you could tell, like his own words versus words that he's never seen before. You know, like
The ones in the book. Sorry,
but
continue.
no, it legit sounded like some of it sounded like it was AI.
Yeah. ChatGPT probably sounded out for him too.
God.
I didn't watch any of that.
I just kept seeing like TikToks. That's
The
all
best
I
part
could
was when he's like, Chuck Schumer, this is the only time I can tell you no, sir. And everyone laughed. I was like, man, this is, whew.
It's like the participation trophy right there.
We all won, but we all lost.
So now someone has to go 26 hours without stopping.
Piece of cake. I'm gonna read Dr. Seuss.
Honestly, all we have to do is summarize 26 to 28 episodes of the Cigar Guys and educate the people on cigars, and then pass legislation to separate cigarettes and cigars for tobacco.
You know what? I'm gonna read the dialogue of the Star Wars trilogy.
At least you'd be entertaining.
Are you gonna do the
And
sound
educating.
that I like?
We'd be on the sidelines. Come on, Zach.
Fades to space.
Give me 5 minutes.
Cue Star Wars theme.
Do you get bathroom breaks?
No, so you can't.
Yeah,
So,
you have to stay at the podium, right?
right. So
Yeah,
he said
like
that
normal, he peed himself up there.
he said that he stopped eating on Friday, and then on Sunday he stopped drinking water. So he was dehydrated and he was hungry the whole time he was up there.
But you could eat up there.
Can you?
Can you? I mean,
I don't think
like,
you can.
Why not?
If he brought a bottle of water, he could have that, then pee back into it, and then just keep going back and forth. You know?
Mm.
What if eating's part of your speech? To showcase the rise in egg prices,
Oh,
right?
That's smart. You should have had you on his team to like help him write his speech.
I could have, he asked me, but I was like, it's not for me. You know what I mean?
Zach's like, I don't know if I can write 25 hours worth of content for you. But yeah, that's supposedly what he did for 25 plus hours. The bravest man I know, besides Conor McGregor.
26 or 25 hours, you just said? 25 hours. What was the minute count? Was it even 25?
No, it was like 25. I think it was 25 and change, like
Yeah.
something like that.
I don't know. Like, did someone from C-SPAN like do shift rotations to make sure the camera's still on?
Probably. They're like, you're still going.
I gotta check the Guinness Book of World Records to see what the what's allowed and what's not allowed. I don't care about anything else, but he beat a world record
Oh, yeah.
for the longest speech.
Yeah. He beat what? Rush Limbaugh? 24 hours or something?
No, it was like Storm Thurmond
Storm Thurmond, sorry, yeah.
from like 100-something years ago.
Yeah.
How do you need? Yeah, that wasn't even recorded, so how do we know?
Well, you know what? That was when you're allowed to smoke in there.
Mm.
Cigar break.
See, I could get it done if I had like, a cigar every other hour.
No,
Hold on,
you-
I got like this.
You take 4 Woodies with you, and you'll say, "I'll be done when I finish these cigars." And then you put a paperclip in the middle so the ash really stays.
Jared would need like 8.
How do we know he didn't really pee himself up there? Because he's behind a podium.
Mm.
You don't know that. He could have had a diaper. I mean, people do
Yeah,
that.
but he already has a diaper. What I'm saying is, did he pee himself up there?
We should upload the footage to AI to see if there's any like mannerisms that show that he took a piss.
Like anytime his hand goes down, he's readjusting his diaper. Oh man.
It's like the people that go to see the ball drop in New York. They all wear diapers because
Yeah.
they can't leave the line to go.
So stupid.
See, that right there is an excuse to pee on yourself. Not to see the ball.
No. To use your balls. Because that's where the pee's stored, right?
Yeah, something like that. I think. Yeah.
I saw it on TikTok. Pee is stored in the balls.
So if you get like, wait, so why do dogs pee? Oh,
I mean-
that's why they pee a lot because they have nowhere to store
Exactly.
it. Oh.
They still have the sack, but it just kind of goes there and it's like, hey, there's nowhere to
No.
store it.
No room.
Exactly. That's why you don't neuter your dog, because you have to take him out every 2 hours.
Mm.
I hope to God Cory Booker is up for re-election in 2026 just to see him get kicked out.
He should give a 25-hour speech when the election starts and just keep going and going and going and going. I'm curious how many people actually stayed and watched like even half of it or listened to half of it.
That's what I was saying with like, if it was C-SPAN recording it the whole time, they must have people coming in and out to like
Yeah, they probably
shift
had
change.
shifts. Yeah.
Well, besides them, like people that are actually there in the building, like, you know, watching.
Imagine if there's like a stenographer typing it all out.
as he's speaking.
For 25 hours.
Do we really need those? I feel like you can just use like voice recognition to do it.
Pretty
and just
much.
have someone like read it over to make sure it's accurate.
Yeah. I wonder how long of a pause he can have to where just like, oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can't
curious
pause.
about that too. Yeah.
Can't pause.
So I saw someone did a time lapse of it, and there were sections where it moved to someone else while they were speaking. So it was like he did technically not speak the entire time, like someone else like chimed in a few
Yeah.
times. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Imagine
how-
being so bored and ruining the country that you have to like spend 24 to 25 hours of your own time and waste everyone else's time hurting our country. And then to say that you want a record on top of that, hurting the country. Amazing.
Yeah. Do you think he just did it to have the record?
So you can at least go home to mom and say, I did something.
That'd be something I would do. Just be like, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get that record.
Representative Nikollaj, we really need to pass this bill.
Oh, I don't care about the bill. I just want the record. I'll
Yeah.
talk about it though. I'll talk about it.
I'll convince you why the bill needs to be passed. And then ultimately we won't pass it.
Reelect me.
Please.
I'm gonna make New York pizza great again. That's what I'm gonna run off of.
I don't know. It's competing with Florida pretty good.
Well, like New York style pizza.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oof. Facts. They don't do it right anymore.
They put too much cheese. They're using the wrong cheese, wrong sauce. Yeah.
There's flop.
Yeah. No one likes a good flop.
Yeah.
If you give me a slice of pizza and it starts flopping,
Dave Portnoy needs to get back out and like start hounding people.
he needs to be more harsh on his reviews.
Imagine if he was actually hired by like some major food corporation,
Yeah,
secretly inspecting pizzas to improve their quality, to get us to buy more pizza.
What if like grande cheese, like, you know,
Paid him.
paid him to do it? He likes one style of pizza that grande cheese is most common with. Just saying.
To be fair, it is the best style of pizza. In my opinion.
Facts.
I saw a TikTok today. It was like, which is the best style of pizza? And it's got like Chicago, deep dish. I would say it's New York style and what is it? Napolitan? Napolitan.
What, the really thin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically thin pizza in general. Thin, crispy
Yeah.
pizza.
I do like a good Sicilian every now and then, like Detroit style, you know, or thick bread, and it's just like topping on top. That's like, you got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah.
You know, like a slice of pizza, like New York style pizza, you could have that at any time.
Exactly.
You know, but like a good Sicilian slice when you're in the mood, like hits different, especially if it's fresh.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Like if you're up in New Jersey.
we used to make it fresh. Like if we knew we were gonna have one, prep it ready, and then right before we leave, cook it.
What do you think, Jared?
I'm trying not to get hungry on this podcast right now.
You did go to a pizza shop today and didn't get pizza. Explain yourself.
Yeah, I just had a lot of protein. That's it.
This dude showed up with 8 meatballs.
Nice. From where?
Slams actually in Sanford.
Oh yeah,
It was good.
you know, there's a lot of breading in those meatballs.
Oh man, that sucks.
You know, that's usually how they make meatballs.
Sauce has flour in it too.
It's okay, guys. I'm just ordering meatballs.
I was just worried, you know.
You're worried about me?
Yeah.
Nah. It's okay. I've lost 30 pounds in a few months, so I mean, I don't, you know.
Getting ready.
A few meatballs not gonna kill me.
Getting ready. So what is the target weight for this exhibition match?
I thought you'd get back to me. I thought you contacted his manager. Was it 165? 175?
165.
That's gonna be rough. I haven't weighed 165 since I was like 20.
Then we can start sharing clothes.
See, that's the real dream. Save money on clothes by sharing clothes. Do you really weigh 165?
Around that. So, like, worst case scenario, if you don't make the weight, I'll have to step in for you.
Great. He knocks you out. Then I come out of the bathroom. I'm like, what happened?
I just took like a gallon of piss.
Exactly.
But yeah. Final thoughts?
It's a good cigar. Go check it out.
Should we split the last one?
Should we split the last one? I'm good.
I'll definitely have it again.
That's
for
2
sure.
more inches for... No, wait. That's 1 more inch for each of us.
Who's really counting?
Make sure you tune in 3 months to watch the exhibition match between Conor McGregor and Jared Burrows with an S, 2 R's. And we'll see you next time. Take care.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Cigar Guys Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest episodes. Looking for short-form content? Check out all our social media accounts in the description below. And now, a final word from our sponsors.
And rock it to the west, rock it to the east, rock it to the west, rock it to the east, and rock it to the west, rock it to the east, rock it to the west, rock it to the east. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere.
When it's made by the best, it smoke like the best, it tastes like the best, it is the best.
It's a 12-gun salute, cultivation, rotation, pick up my people by the roots, Exhibit bouncing with the truth.